What is going on, you guys? It's Nick, your average girl, obviously back with another video, and I think you guys are gonna get a lot of value out of this one. I hope that you like it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. And you guys saw the title. I'm gonna be showing you 5 different ways you can use your credit card for beginners, or for people who are a little bit nervous on using a credit card or have not had a good experience with it. So to make sure you guys hear all 5 ways on how I recommend you guys use your credit card, make sure you stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this. Before we get into it, just a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. This is just how I've used my credit cards and just passing along my techniques to you guys. So the first thing is you want to find a cashback credit card. And you also want to be sure that it's not a rewards card or a points card, because that's going to be a little bit different, and it's not going to really benefit you as much in the long run as a beginner. Me personally, I just have a cashback card through my bank. My bank specifically, or this specific card, their cashback card, I get to pick 3 different categories that I want to get cashback on. So you want to look into the card, what kind of cashback they offer, and things like that before you get it. But make sure, like I said, that it is a cashback card and not like a rewards card of some sort. You also need to make sure you're checking to see what categories they're offering you cashback on. My bank, I know, offers it for like my gym, for cell phone services, for gas, like things like that. So make sure you're also seeing what they're offering cashback on and if that's something that you tend to purchase on a regular basis. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is make sure you're only using that credit card for one specific thing. So for example, I like to use my credit card for my phone bill. Why? Because my phone bill gets taken out every single month and I'm always gonna get cash back on it because for me it's one of my categories. I know I'll have consistent cash back because I pay that bill every month and I'm not overspending on my credit card, which is something you really have to be cautious about whenever you are new to using credit cards or a beginner in using credit cards. So just one thing, figure out, like I said, what category suits you best, where you're regularly going to be using that credit card. But I would recommend you use it for some sort of bill that's gonna get taken out or can be set up on auto pay every month, so you don't have to worry about it. So the third thing I would recommend if you are new to using credit cards is not keeping it on you. And for obvious reasons, you're probably more inclined to use it unnecessarily if you just keep it in your pocket and you have easy access to it. Once you get more familiar with using credit cards and you've built up your credit and whatnot, obviously you can keep your credit cards on you, and obviously you could now. I would just recommend not if you tend to be an overspender. So the fourth thing that I'm going to recommend is paying this off every single month. So by only using your credit card for one thing, it's going to be very, very, very likely that you're able to pay it off each month. Especially if it's something like a bill where you're only getting charged once a month. It should be easy peasy. You want to make sure that you pay it off each month, because then you're going to avoid any interest fees and you're not going to be throwing away money. And if you're not super familiar with interest fees, in short, in a very simple breakdown, an interest fee is the fee you're getting charged for borrowing someone else's money. So make sure you just pay it off. I usually like to pay it off at the beginning of each month. Like, I just pretty much pay it off with my rent on my other bills. So I recommend that. Bada bing, bada boom. So the last thing I'm gonna recommend, which is kind of like a silent killer. It's one of those things like you don't really think about doing, but it really helps you a lot, especially when building your credit. It's going to be calling sometime between 6 and 12 months and ask for a limit increase. So the fact that you've had this credit card for that amount of time and you're paying it off on time and they know that you're good with handling your money, they're more than likely going to allow you to increase your limit. Now, that's not saying that you need to spend more money, but it's good to have in case you ever needed it for an emergency, but also it's really gonna help you build your credit. And personally, I do this very often. Like, I only use a certain percentage of my credit card each month, and it definitely helps my credit, and I just call and get a credit limit increase, and I just see my credit score like slowly creeping its way up. So I hope you guys got some value or learned a thing or two from this video. Credit cards do not have to be a scary thing at all. You just have to know how to use them. So I hope that you guys got some value and some tips from me today. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but these are things that have personally helped me, and I hope that if you try them out and implement them, they help you too. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment if you use your credit cards in a few different ways, and subscribe and turn on that notification bell to stay up to date on all my new videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.